St Mary's pupils have started this term in a brand new home. After years of work towards it, the new school has come to fruition. Facilities include an IT room, drama studio, 2 playgrounds and a learning support facility, a first for the school. Pupils were overjoyed this morning.
Well, just imagine, we had the year 1 and year 2 children coming in this morning. Just imagine their faces when they walked in. The first thing they came into was this beautiful and colourful playground with a park. And as soon as they came and just looked up at the magnificent building, they were in awe. I mean, it was a very emotional moment for everybody, I think. And as they walked around the school, obviously they had a tour of the school, you can just see that they were buzzing with excitement, buzzing with happiness. And obviously our staff were absolutely elated with all of it. So yes, a lovely, lovely experience this morning.
Now it's also been an emotional day for yourself as well. A lot of hard work. It actually made you a little bit upset when you mentioned your deputy head, who I think has worked quite hard with you. So tell me on a more personal level how you're feeling.
I'm just feeling very, very excited, very emotional, but very excited at the same time. It's been a lot of hard work. We've worked for years. We've worked with the staff, we've worked with the department, we've had a fantastic group of professionals and contractors and developers.
Staff and developers behind the project were invited to celebrate the school's opening. The Chief Minister, gearing up for election mode, stressed that spending on schools was the right thing for the government to do.
The one thing that I think our record is strong on, it's on the spending of public money on public services and on public buildings, and in particular, housing, health and education. Look at education has been revolutionized in the time that I have been in government. With Gilbert Likudi and John Cortes as ministers, we have not just delivered co-education, we've not just changed when you start school and how you change school and the years that you spend in school, we've also changed the fabric of the schools where our teachers teach, and my goodness, they deserve the best tools at our disposal to give them, and where our children are taught. That's the most important thing, where our children are taught, where parents leave their children every day. Think of the schools that there were in Gibraltar 12 years ago.
The arrangements for this particular school came under scrutiny not long ago. The government will be renting the premises for over £1 million per year from Town Range Developments Limited. Minister for Education, John Cortes, says the agreement was an opportunity not to be missed. I asked him if renting was a new government policy.
It's one option. It's one option to make things happen after the difficult years of COVID. We've been able to build 3 schools despite COVID, with different arrangements for them. But to me, my brief is improve education of the children. We've managed it, and however we achieve it, I think that's worthwhile.
It is something that the government has criticised the GSD for in the past, so is the government taking on a GSD policy?
No, not at all. Not at all. The government may have criticised certain details of certain arrangements, which we have always felt were not the best use of taxpayers' money. But on this occasion, we are absolutely convinced, and the evidence is all around you, that the particular details of this arrangement are well worthwhile.
There was an option to buy back, perhaps when the government was in a better place financially, because COVID happened at the time. The Chief Minister did say earlier this year that financial stability has been restored. So when do you think you might buy back this building, and how much for?
Well, it's too early to say. This is not something that we're actively discussing now. We're just sorting out the terms of the lease and the rental. And these are things that will be discussed by governments in the future, but it's too early to go into those details now.